Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Locha Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Gormiston, Uluru and Teach World. Peace, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's hopeful elect, to begin with 144,000, the elect men of the nation of Israel, the future governing body of the world to come, and the 1/3 men, women, and children are the believers, those of you that have come back in these last days to worship your power in truth and spirit, hoping at the hand for your salvation. To you, I may say shalom. As you know, we are living in the end time. The end of this world, the world which is under the rule of Esau Edom, the so-called white people of the Caucasian. And you may ask yourself, why do we know this is the end time? We know it by the what? By the prophets, written in the Bible, as the Bible say, measure those that, if I may read this book of 2 Ezra 9, I'm reading from the 12th, so God, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligent in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to be the word which he made. And that's one of those signs is what? The blood moon, the solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse, the what? The ongoing wars, that we see every day, look what's happening in the Middle East right now. Middle East is hot, Palestinian against Israeli against Hezbollah, it's been ongoing for a long time, but not only Israeli and those nations, but you go in Africa, you see there's always ongoing wars, the Sudanese people, they are fighting every day, when you come to Europe, you see Russia and the Ukraine, and also there's a loom of wars going on, tension between nations is all-time high in this time, you see China and Taiwan, now they're in the brink of war as well, so the drama of war getting louder and louder as we are approaching to the end of this society, the Pacific, is always, they're in the Pacific, they're always in the brink of war, man. The tension between those nations that occupy those areas, are all-time high. You see America as well, is they're trying to come against China, they're trying to come against Russia. So there's always rumors of wars, and there's a war going on, So these are the signs that Mosiah told his men, the disciples that walk with him, in the past time, 2,000 years ago, So when Yahweh on the thing, when he was on the earth, he told his disciple, this is what is going to come to pass in the last days. These are the signs before the day of my return. So we are expecting the Lord any time from now. It's only some few prophets need to come to pass. One of them is MOTB, the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast. It's found in the book of Revelation 13:16 going down. That's when that come to pass. This nation, they're gonna go to full-blown war. Right now, there's a what? Rumors of war and war here and there, but this nation, they're gonna go to full-blown war, man. World War III, and then the Lord is gonna appear in the sky. He's gonna appear with the army of angels, invading this earth to deliver his men, the elect, and also to bring judgment to the world, to the people of this world. and a lot of people are going to die in the day of the Lord, So I mean, go on and say, well, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproar of the people in the world, then shall thou will understand that Most High spake of those things from the day that were before thee, even from the beginning. Even from the beginning. Most High always, in Most High plan, he always determined to destroy this wicked rule. Majority of the people, they can't believe. They won't believe that Most High is gonna destroy this man Esau rulership. But that's what Most High determined from the beginning. He give this nation to rule. He give them time to rule, and he prepare Esau to rule at last, so he can show his power. To the whole world. And that's what the Lord is planning to do, man. Now, when he come to invert this earth, all nations, all people, all tribes, they're all gonna know the Lord. From the east to the west, north to the south, of this whole planet earth, they're all gonna know the Lord. And they're all gonna tremble before the Lord. They're gonna fear the Lord, the Heavenly Father and His beloved Son. And they're all gonna come bowing down, please, to the Lord, man. So that's how it's gonna be. So the Lord is about to come to terrorize these nations. If I may lead, this is a book of Revelation 19 and 16. Bear with me. As it read, and he has on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Why? Because when he comes, he's gonna take crowns of all these nations, of all these leaders of this world, the kings of this world, which are these presidents. To begin with, the 1%, which are those the top elites of this world, is gonna come to take their crowns, and he's gonna what? He's gonna put them down, and he is gonna take authority of this planet Earth, and in either authority, the Lord is gonna rule alongside His men, the elect, the men that were prepared from the beginning, were predestined to be leaders of the world to come, the world where righteousness gonna be in the forefront, the kingdom of heaven, with that kingdom which is gonna be here on the earth, So the Lord is coming, man. Yahweh Shai, whom you people of the world call Him Jesus Christ, is coming. And He's not going to come to pray around with you people. He's not going to come to hug people. He's not going to come to handle roses and flowers, But He's going to come to destroy this authority and powers of this world. If I may read here in the book of 1 Corinthians 15 and the 24, which lead, then cometh the hand, which is now, we are approaching to that hand, when he shall have delivered up the kingdom to Most High, even the Father, when he shall have put down all rule and all authority and power, for he must reign till he has put all enemies under his feet. So he's going to come to deliver us, the kingdom which speak of the nation of Israel, to begin with the elect. He's going to come to deliver us, from the hand of our enemies. And He's going to put all these nations, these power of this time, the ruler of this time down, with a great destruction, you know, and he is going to take authority of this planet Earth, So I may go back to the book of Revelation 19 and the 17, which leads, and I saw an angel standing in the sun, and he cried with a loud voice, saying to all the fowls that fly in the midst of heaven, come and gather yourselves together unto the supper of great power, that ye may eat the flesh of kings, and the flesh of captains, and the flesh of mighty men, and the flesh of horses, and of them that sit on them, and the flesh of all men, both free and bond, both small and great. And I saw the beast. The beast is which is speak about this Roman Empire, which is this Esau Edom kingdom. If you may understand, Esau Edom rule, because beasts start with Rome, and now we are living in the second leg of Rome, which is to begin with America and these EU countries, So he's going to come to destroy their rule, and all these men that they're going to be drafted to go to fight war, they're going to be destroyed. The army of this world is going to be complete, crushed down, and destroyed by the Lord when he comes. And the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse, and against his army. The army of the Lord is what? The angels, and one of the angels is Michael, the Michael, the archangel, the angel of war, the second in command, and then it's Yahushua Mashiach. He's going to be there as well. As they say in the book of Revelation 12, if I may read 12 and start from 7, it's a war. And there was a war in heaven, And that war in heaven speak about the war that is going to come hereafter, between the army of this world, the army of Esau Edom, the army of the so-called white people, the army of the top elites of this world, and the rest of these other nations, they're going to be in one mind in these last days, because when the Lord comes, they're going to be in war as well on the earth. That war is going to be known as World War III. But they're going to stop fighting each other, and they're going to join force to fight the Lord. They're going to use their fighting jets. They're going to use their nuclear missiles, all type of weapons that they have, laser weapons, to fight the Lord, But as we read in the book of Revelation 19, the Lord is going to destroy them, He's going to destroy them very bad. So this doesn't speak about Satan, Satan and other angels envying the Lord, try to overthrow Lord, how about Shem Yoshai, the Heavenly Father, in the heaven. And by them failing, and they were what? They were kicked out of the heaven, as this Christian says, man. It's not like that, That doctrine is false doctrine, The angels, both of the left-hand side and of the right-hand side, work for who? The Heavenly Father, including Satan. Satan, he worked for the Lord. He is known as a child of, as a son of Mosiah as well. As if you read the book of Job, it will tell you, So the book of Job will tell you, like Satan is part of the sons of Mosiah, By these Christians, they believe that that's not the case. They think that Satan wanted to overthrow the Heavenly Father, man. That's not the truth. As it goes on, it says Michael and his angels. Michael is who? Is the angel of the Heavenly Father, the second in command, after Yahushua Mashiach. And his angel, the armies, fought against the dragon Dragon is who? Is Esau Edom, the so-called white people, the Caucasian. And the dragon fought and his angel. So Esau is going to be with his army, the army of the world, to try to fight the Lord. And it prevailed not, neither was their praise found any more in heaven. So they were not what? Given a chance to extend their rule, their power, because the Lord is going to take that down. It's going to take from their hands, And the great dragon was cast out, that dragon, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Because as we read in the book of Revelation, the Lord is going, Revelation 19, the Lord is going to destroy their army. He's going to destroy their kings. All right? So all these nations, they're going to be put down, man, by the Lord. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and the strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of the anointed. The accuser of our brethren is cast down, which is Esau Edom, using his witchcraft, is using his left hand side priest, do all this as a mischief, hypocrisy, against our people, and the accusers to the Heavenly Father. Look at your people, putting guns on this Esau put guns on our neighborhoods, drug our people, and they use this music industry to pollute the mind of our people, and and then he go to Mosiah and he complain, look at your people, but Mosiah is not gonna regard that, because he of his elect, man. He's coming for the elect of the nation of Israel, which accuse them before our power day and night, So he's going to come to destroy them, the Lord. If I may read this book of 2nd Ezra, so to show that the army, of Satan, or that devil, dragon, is actually people. I read it down, quick. And I beheld, let me start from 3, it says, and I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with thousands of heaven, and when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it filleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men. This is speaking about the same thing we read it in the book of Revelation 12, the book of Revelation 19. Speak about the same thing, the war in heaven. The army of this world is going to try to fight the army of the Lord, which are the angels. So I say multitude of men out of number from the four winds of heaven, which is the whole world, to subdue the man that came out of the sea, which that man is Yahushua HaMashiach. You people of the world call him Jesus Christ. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain. And that mountain speak about what? The chariot, the vehicle that the Lord is going to come with, which you people of the world call it is so-called UFO. So the Lord is going to come with a gigantic UFO, or the chariot of the Heavenly Father, and he flew upon it. But I would have seen the region or place where the hill was graven, and I could not, because that was not actually the hill. It was a vehicle, or the chariot, or you people called it UFO. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet does fight. because they have no choice. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it has been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. And those are the laser beams, concentration fire that the Lord is going to shoot on people, on these buildings, infrastructure, because people are going to be hiding. Some people are going to be hiding in buildings, under the bridge, in the caves. The Lord is going to shoot everywhere. The laser fire, or the laser beam, or concentration fire, to destroy them. So by that, it's going to be destroying infrastructure, destroying buildings. It's going to dry water. It's going to make it the water creep with the ground, man. That is saying in the book of Habakkuk. And they were all mixed together. The blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up, every one, so that upon sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. So when the Lord comes, he's going to come to fight. He's going to bring war, to the world. So, and Esau is going to try to fight the Lord. And he's going to be destroyed, and all them that are going to be gathering to fight the Lord, with all them that are going to be gathering to fight the Lord, and that's going to be the hand of the Edenic rule, and the righteous rule is going to be established in the whole earth. That rule is going to be under the Israelite, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native America, to begin with the Lord himself, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, whom you people of the world called him Jesus Christ. So the war in heaven doesn't speak about Satan coming against the Heavenly Father, but it speaks about the army of this world, Esau, Edom, to begin with their rich, and their armies, try to fight the army of the Heavenly Father, the Lord, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, So they're going to try to fight the army of the Heavenly Father and his beloved Son, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and they're going to lose bad. The army of this world is going to lose bad. So with that, I'm going to say Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shabbat.